What's going on, guys? Philip Blair, Torch of Christ Ministries, and today I want to talk to you about finding peace in life. Because the truth is, without Jesus, you're not going to find it. The Bible says there's no peace for the wicked. Without Jesus, we're wicked. We're busted. We're broken. We've all sinned. We've all rebelled. All have gone astray. We are just a mess in life in so many ways. Now, you see, on the outside, we might look good. We might have a good job, have a good career, education, big house, nice car, and might I say a nice big car payment. But inside, we're broken. There's a reason why, I've said this so many times, that celebrities kill themselves. There's a reason why rich people overdose on medication. There's a reason why we see so many in Hollywood and then in the entertainment industry who come to an untimely death. I didn't mean to spit. So many people find themselves just in a spiritual ditch. And they're looking for peace. They're trying to find answers. They thought they'd find it in money. Maybe they thought they'd even find it if they sold their soul to the devil to gain the world, money, power, fame, sex. And yet they don't. There's no peace for the wicked. There's no peace outside of Jesus. Jesus is peace. Therefore, if you want peace, you have to have Jesus. And there's a counterfeit to everything. There's a false form to everything. You might have temporary peace, temporary joy, temporary happiness, or whatever it might be, but it's a false form. It's a counterfeit. It's a perversion. Because if you go deep, if you look into the most inward places of your heart, you will see that this peace that you've looked for your entire life, it has eluded you. You've tried to find it in sex, tried to find it in drugs, food, education, school, college, whatever. You've tried to find it in so many places. If I only get this house, if I only have children, if I only get that career advancement, if I only, get to the top of the corporate ladder. There's so many things we could go through, and we say, if I only get to that place, then we get there, and it's always to the next place. Even when we get to where our dreams take us, it's not enough. How do I know? Because I've been in those places, man. Like 17 years old, I joined the Marine Corps. I said, man, if I just start a family, if I just make my own money, I can buy my own things, I can make my own decisions, do whatever I want to do. And I worked for the National Security Agency for 4 years. I was in the Marine Corps for 5. I worked for the government for 6. 4.5 of those years, I taught electronic warfare, had really amazing jobs, saving lives, making a difference in the lives of other people. Got a master's degree, a bachelor's degree, an associate's degree. If I only get that degree, I'm gonna find peace. I'm gonna be happy. If I only make 6 figures, I'm gonna be happy. And then I get there and I'm not happy. I'm broken. I'm more broken than ever before. I'm more damaged than ever before. I'm hurting more than ever before. The anxiety, the bitterness, the resentment, eating me up, man. And I had nothing to show for my life. Because the more money I made, the more bills I had, the more stuff I bought. And I had a house full of stuff and I used it, but I had no peace in it. I didn't find any fulfillment in the stuff. Who cares if the 60-inch TV's on the wall? Next year, they're going to come out with the next version of it. Then you're going to have to get rid of the 60-inch and go get the newest 60-inch or the 70-inch, the 80-inch. When are we going to say enough is enough? And we have to stop and get out of the rat race, jump out of the maze. Stop trying to find your way through life thinking if you get to the end, you're going to find that peace, because you're not. Because Jesus is peace. Are you at the bottom of the pit playing house, pretending like your life is good? Maybe more outwardly, your life isn't good. You haven't made yourself your way to the top of the corporate ladder. You haven't gotten a degree. You don't have a good job. Maybe you have bills are overwhelming you. Maybe you're stuck in drug addiction. Maybe you're an alcoholic. Maybe you're just so broken and damaged, and your family is damaged, and your children aren't even with you, and you're eaten up with so much turmoil, and just your emotions are running wild, and you have no control over the way you feel because you are just so utterly eaten up with despair. I know that's a lot of people. I used to be there in certain ways, in certain aspects. I've been through the tragedies of life, emotionally, physically, spiritually. I'm telling you, I've been there. Trust me, I had a far worse childhood than a lot of you could ever imagine. God's faithful, though. I've been in addiction. God's faithful, though. I know what it's like to be broken. I know what it's like to want to die. I know what it's like to feel completely alone. I know what it's like to be in relationship and still feel like you're completely alone and unloved. I know what it's like to feel isolated. I know what it's like to feel like you have nowhere else to go and you're stuck in a corner and you look in every way and in every direction and you see no answers. I know what it's like, and I promise you the only way out is Jesus. The only answer that makes sense to the deepest level of you is Jesus. You say, well, I don't want to give up the things in life that I'm enjoying. I don't want to stop drinking. I don't want to stop smoking. I don't want to stop partying or gambling or whatever is your sin of choice. I promise you, I've been there too. I said, man, I really want to go back to God. I really want to start living for Him, but I don't want to give this up or that up. I promise you, you're not going to miss any of it because it is a cheap substitute. It's like eating McDonald's. It doesn't feed your soul. It's like instead of you eating healthy, where your body's going to be filled and nutritiously, you have energy. If you've never eaten healthy before, you won't know what I'm talking about. But if you eat healthy, you feel so good inside. You have so much more energy. And then you go to McDonald's, you eat a bunch of fast food, and it might taste really good, but it doesn't sustain your body. It doesn't fill you up. You just feel like disgusting afterwards. And that's where sin will take you. It might taste delicious in the moment, but your soul will feel disgusting afterwards. You'll feel so empty inside. Before you know it, you're hungry again, and those demons want to get fed once more. And you're going to be always longing for more, never feeling truly satisfied. That's why we get married and we get divorced, and the cycle continues, rinse and repeat. We get a new iPhone and then we have to get another iPhone. We get a new computer and we have to get another computer because it's always going to eventually be outdated. It's never going to stay the next newest, best and brightest thing. That's why relationships take work, and people need to know that you love them in the good times and the bad times. But if you're broken and you can't love in a healthy way, then you're not going to be able to receive love in a healthy way. And the opposite is the same, is just as true. For you to love other people in a healthy way, you have to be able to receive love and to know your worth, to know what really matters in life, to be able to put those most important things first in life. But instead, we're too busy getting sick, filled up. We eat a bunch of candy and your stomach gets sick. You get a tummy ache. We're getting sick, filled up on sin, the desires of life eating us up, because we're trying to get our soul full on things that are destroying us, instead of finding peace in Jesus. My friends, if this spoke to you, please share the video. God bless you. Torch of Christ Ministries. Next time we'll see you.